So you want to know how to become a youth football coach? I got you covered. Be sure to save and bookmark this video so you can refer back to it later on. First and foremost, congratulations. Becoming a youth football coach is such a great endeavor. First thing you need to focus on is what league do you want to play in? You have the rec football leagues, you have traveling football leagues, you even have flag football leagues. I've coached both in rec football leagues and traveling football leagues. I found that rec football leagues are great because they give you the ability to really develop your players. You're dealing with kids at different talent levels, similar to what you would do if you was a middle school coach or a high school coach. Once you determine what league you want to coach in, now you want to get certified. Most leagues already have certification protocols built into their programs. And number 3 is the fun part. Now it's time to create and brand your team. Being somebody who has created 5 programs, I'm here to tell you, the way you brand your program is going to dictate who you attract. For me personally, I like for my programs to be totally original and unique. For example, one of the proudest programs I ever created was the Eastside Warriors. The first year we started this program, I went with blue and neon. And we created this helmet logo as well. 2 seasons later, we decided to slightly tweak our color scheme to this yellow and blue. And in our area, nobody had that color scheme, so we really stood out. Another thing I did was I decided I wanted a regional team, not just a community-based team. That's why we decided to go with Eastside instead of the actual community we was practicing in. And in terms of Warriors, that just represents my personality. Also represents the mentality I want my teams to have. Now, another option for you, you may want to brand your team as a feeder program for the high school. So this means you have the same name and color scheme as the high school program. For example, I created a feeder program for a local high school. We were the Holt Ironmen, but we had the same branding and color scheme as the high school. Now, here's a tip though. If that high school has a bad reputation or is known for losing, you want to be careful with this. People may not put their kid on your team just because of the reputation of the high school. So be careful with that. That's kind of what happened with us. With the Eastside Warrior team, we attracted kids all over the place. But when we switched to a feeder program, a lot of parents kind of stayed away, mainly because the high school has a bad reputation of winning and the area wasn't the best. And the last thing I'm going to mention is to build your coaching philosophy. This is very important because this is going to be the heart, soul, and culture of your program. I'm going to use my coaching philosophy as an example for you. My team is built on hard work, professionalism, sportsmanship, excellence, and community. Everything we do are built on those principles. And no, my program isn't for everybody. If you don't want to be professional, you probably won't like my program. If you don't like doing things in the community, you probably won't like my program. If you don't like hard work, you damn sure is not going to like my program. Make sure your program reflect the principles and philosophy that you create, because this is going to dictate everything, including the type of coaches, parents, and players you have in your program. Trust me on that one. All right, I'm done. But look, if you want to learn more about how to become a youth football coach, I got 2 options for you. I created an online course called The Dominance Formula that's in my bio. It's going to teach you my entire framework as to how I brand my team, how I organize my program, how I fundraise, the whole 9 yards. That's going to save you a lot of time and money. Number 2, you can join my playbook club. You got closer access to me and other like-minded coaches. And you will also have all the resources you need to start your own youth football team, including all the playbooks you need. All right, I'm done. Be sure to follow me for more, and you're welcome.